What's up, guys? I'm Greg Ha, and you're watching I Like Collectibles. Today I'm going to be going to the Central Florida Comic Con in Lakeland, Florida. This is supposed to be a pretty big show with cosplay, games, comics, and a ton of exhibitors. So I really look forward to getting out there. Alright, let's take a look at my adventure at the Comic Con. Okay, here we are at the RP Funding Center for the Lakeland, Florida Comic Con. Let's go inside, check it out. I'm here about an hour and a half after it opened, so everyone's already inside. You can see there's quite a few different people here. But let's go inside and see what we can find. All right, see you inside. Finally inside, and there's a line of a couple hundred people waiting to get in. I think they should definitely separate the lines, one for cash, one for pre-sale, but they have everyone in the same line. So we'll see if they can do anything about that in the future. So I will drop back in once we're inside, guys. All right. Finally in, walking through the front door into the auditorium. See, this is quite a show. It's much bigger than the show last weekend. And there we are. This is the main floor. There's another one that looked like behind me. So let's look around, see what we got. Let's take a look at these wall books here. Some cool books. So here we are, the Lakeland Comic Con. Now I'm going to dive into a few boxes, and I will talk to you guys again in a few moments. Thank you. So here we are, guys, on the outside of the Comic Con. They got some cool cars. There's a DeLorean there, a Pokemon car. I actually ended up getting a short box of comics, so I will do a video here shortly showing different stuff that I got. I got 150 comics in there, some Silver and Golden Age books, so can't go wrong with that. So I will see you guys in a few minutes in my office. All right, what a show that was. All right, you may have noticed that I filmed the first part and the second part after I went to the Comic-Con. Is that cheating a little bit? Sorry, guys. I had to, because I wasn't able to do the first part before I went out there. But let's take a look at what I got. I got some awesome stuff. Pretty nice copy of Spectacular Spider-Man number 5. Got X-Men Annual number 7. Power Man Iron Fist number 97. Spider-Man What If Spider-Man married the Black Cat. Captain America 272, Bronze Age, 60-cent cover price. This is one I've had a few copies of. I really like this book because Captain America is riding a motorcycle. I always think that's cool. Kind of throws me back to the Golden Age. A lot of those Golden Age books had Cap on motorcycles. There's one, I can't remember the number off the top of my head, but I'll put a picture here of it. Captain America on a motorcycle, and it was a Golden Age, I believe it was a Schomburg cover. Captain America 267. Spectacular Spider-Man number 4. This is a book that I got from one of the creators. It had a Kickstarter. It's named Athena. It's a one-shot. So I'm going to check that book out. And here's the main thing that I got. On my way out, I was talking to one of the vendors, one of the comic book vendors, and he said he was interested in selling some of his short boxes of comics. I was looking through a few of them, and one that really caught my eye was this short box of 50s and 60s Archie's comics. Now, I know a lot of them don't carry a whole lot of value, but in the 50s, they really do have some value. And I think they're underrated books, and I think they're undervalued books. So, got a pretty good price on a short box and decided to take them up on it. So I got a whole short box of 50s and 60s Archies. I got Jughead books, it had Archie's Girls books, had Pep Comics, had all the Archie series in it. So I wanted to show you a few of them that I pulled out of that box. We have 12-cent cover price Jughead book. This is Jughead number 114. These were all unfortunately not bagged and boarded, so that is something I have to do here. Here's a little older of a book. Jughead number 48, 10-cent cover price. Pretty good condition. I'd say this is about a VG, which is awesome. Maybe VG minus. Pretty cool to see, especially since it's not been in any type of protective sleeve. Here's Pep Comics 117. Pretty neat. As you can see, flip through it a little bit, you can see the page quality is not too bad. This one actually had page come out. Let's take a look and see what this is. Yeah, it looks like an ad page. Looks like an ad page was ripped out of it, so I got to figure out where that goes and put it back in. Pretty neat, though. 117. Here is Pep Comics 116. Classic Veronica and Archie cover. Publication date of 1956. Here's one that's a little beat up, but I really like the cover. This is a series that I do like quite a bit. Archie's Girls, Benny and Veronica, and this is issue 71. This one's actually 1961. 1961 on this one. But it is a 10-cent cover price, which is cool. And here's the last one from this grouping. Pep Comics, 1956. But yeah, it's a 10-cent cover price Pep Comics. This one was actually in a sleeve when most of them weren't. I think it's probably because this one's falling apart pretty good. So what do you think? Are you guys into Archie books? Are you hot or cold on those? Most people are cold, and I understand that, but I think there is a lot of room for growth with the Archie books. You can still get them pretty cheap, and the older books are still pretty inexpensive relative to other books of that era. The issue is there's not a whole lot of key comics with Archie. If you look through, use an app like Key Collector where you can look through and see all the different keys, there's really not a whole lot of first appearances, stuff like that. I mean, you have Pep Comics 22, which is the first appearance of Archie and Betty, but really there's not a whole lot. There's Sabrina the Teenage Witch first appearance, there's Veronica first appearance, Josie first appearance, so there's a few here and there, but there's literally thousands of issues of Archie that have no real significance to them other than the storyline. They have great stories. So I pick these up where I can, especially the 50s, 60s copies, because you can get them so cheap. I think one day they are going to be worth more than they are now. So until then, I'll probably sit on them. I'll read a lot of them. I'll look through, why not? So yeah, it was a really fun show. I had a lot of fun meeting and talking with people. I got to hang out with a lot of cool vendors, a lot of like minds in the space that just love collecting comic books, love buying, love selling. One of the best parts of buying and selling is getting to talk to everyone, getting to meet people. This is a very fun space to be in. Anyone fortunate enough to make money or make a living off of selling comics, which I don't, but it's more of like a side hobby. But if you're a vendor that makes a living off of selling comics, you're living the life. It's the best life you can live. And you guys should do the same. Live your best life. Until I see you next time, have fun, stay safe, buy collectibles, buy comics. We'll see ya.